Lady Indians will get the basketball. On the jump ball, alternating possession. I apologize to you folks and watching on pay-per-view. I forgot to stick the plug in tonight. My bad. I'll do better next time. 6-2, Lady Indians in the lead here in the first quarter. And Fort Recovery with the ball. Inbounds pass to Kiki Wendell after New Knoxville knocked it out of bounds. Kiki takes it across the timeline. Passing on the left to Paige Fortcamp. Fortcamp in the lane. Right side to Kiki Wendell. Kiki goes to Brenna Homan on the right wing. Dribbling back out top. Still dribbling the ball. Passing right side to Kiki Wendell. Kiki looks for a teammate. New Knoxville's defense pretty tough here. Basket here would make it an 8-2 score. Fort Recovery up by 6 if they can get it. Kiki Wendell right side to Paige Fortcamp. Paige outside to Allie Vaughn. Top of the key. Between the circles. Allie dribbles down to the free throw line. In the lane. Passes out to Brenna Homan on a three. It's a little short. No good. Rebound comes to New Knoxville. To Morgan Leffel. Leffel brings it down across the timeline. She's a senior. This group of girls is a very athletic group of girls. Outstanding volleyball season this year. And again, excellent basketball season going. There's an air ball by New Knoxville. Paige Fortcamp with the rebound. Kiki Wendell on the left side to Brenna Homan. Homan out near the center circle. Passes to Kiki Wendell between the circles. Goes back to the left. Feeds to Allie Vaughn. A three-pointer is no good. A little short. Rebound comes to New Knoxville. Here come the Lady Rangers. Here's Leffel firing it up, and no good, and she's fouled by Whitley Rammel. Whitley banged her shoulder against the padding at the end of the basketball court. That's the bad thing about this court here on the south end. It's only about 4 feet away. The wall's only about 4 feet away from the baseline. Here's Leffel with the free throw, and she hits the first one. Nice looking shot there for Morgan Leffel, and that's her first point of the game. Again, our first quarter scoreboard sponsor, Calp Pharmacy. Also, good luck to the Fort Recovery Lady Indians tonight from the Family Dentistry Office of Dr. Thomas Bana and all of his staff on Highway 67 at the west edge of Portland. Dr. Bana's staff includes Fort Recovery graduates Lori Tin and Chrissy Hart. Go get them, Lady Indians, says the Family Dentistry Office of Dr. Tom Bana. Leffel's second free throw was also good. It's 6-4. New Knoxville has cut the gap to 2 points. Allie Vaughn outside. Goes right, stops, shut off by the New Knoxville defense. Back out to Kiki. Kiki Wendell at the free throw line and threw it away. Intended to pass to Brenna Homan on the left wing, and the pass went over the head of Brenna. 3:03 left to go on the Calp Pharmacy first quarter scoreboard. Take advantage of Calp Pharmacy's weekly prescription program. They'll deliver your prescriptions to you on a weekly basis. Ask a friendly Calp Pharmacy pharmacist if that's the right program for you. A great block by Whitley Rammel there. Fort Recovery comes up with the basketball. Kiki Wendell back out front. Dribbling to the left. Indians have been in a little slump here last few minutes with no scoring. Inside the Rammel, there's Paige Fortcamp at the free throw line, and she scores. That's Paige's first basket of the evening. I think that's about the first time Whitley Rammel's even touched the ball on offense a moment ago, as New Knoxville has her really boxed up. Here's a ball knocked away by Brenna Homan and Whitley Rammel. Brenna passing down. Here's Rammel scoring. Give Allie Vaughn the assist. Whitley Rammel the basket. And head coach Tim Hagemeyer of the New Knoxville Lady Rangers calls timeout. We'll be back with more in just a moment after we pause for this.
Announcing Open House Week at Hall Brothers in Fort Recovery, your local Case IH and Kubota dealer. It's Wednesday through Saturday, January 27th through the 30th. Open House Week is a great time for savings from our parts department. All parts are discounted. That's farm equipment, lawn and garden, all parts are marked down. And you can pre-order your parts now and they'll be ready to go when you stop in. Open House at Hall Brothers, your local Case IH and Kubota dealer, January 27th through the 30th. Stop in and save.
This is Jerry Kalp of Kalp Pharmacy, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Kalp Pharmacy is caring for you like family, so we take the time to get to know you, explain your medications, and answer any of the questions you may have. We are committed to the excellence and quality of care to help you on your path to optimal health. That is why our Kalp Pharmacy pharmacists are calling patients to be an extension of your healthcare team. Call Kalp Pharmacy today at 800-686-2314 and speak with one of our pharmacists. Kalp Pharmacy Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Score is 10-4. Lady Indians with the lead here as we resume action in the first quarter of play. Again, brought to you by Calp Pharmacy. Thanks for shopping Calp Pharmacy over the holidays. They're here to serve you 365 days of the year. Calp Pharmacy. New Knoxville with the ball. They go inside to Leffel. She turns. Had the shot, but decided not to take it. Back over to Leffel. Back on the left side. Allie Vaughn swipes it out of the sky. Down she comes on the right side to Kiki Wendell. Back to Allie. Left side to Paige Fortcamp. Here's Brenna Homan. Back out to Paige. Fires a three. It's a little off. No good. And rebound, Brenna Homan. There's Whitley Rammel. Yes! Whitley Rammel makes it a 12-4 Fort Recovery lead here in the first quarter of play with 1:22 to go in the quarter. Rob Weaver here at the Fortside Fieldhouse. Eric Catterley's our studio producer at the radio station. We're also on FortRecoveryRadio.com tonight. Owen Moorman, the producer for FortRecoveryRadio.com. Right side shots up, no good. Rebound, Paige Fortcamp. Nope, it's up for grabs. Picked up finally by Allie Vaughn. Vaughn brings it down the court across the timeline. Vaughn to the left. Paige Fortcamp, no good. Rebound, Brenna Homan. There's Kiki Wendell, no good on a 10-footer. Rebound, Kiki, good. Indians flying here, 14-4 lead in the first quarter of play over the undefeated New Knoxville Lady Rangers. New Knoxville with the basketball. Out front with it there. Leffel with it. She'll pass it off. Comes back over to Ellie Gable, and underneath, and it's no good, and a foul's on Fort Recovery. Is getting loose inside was Haley Flederjohn, and she is going to the free throw line. She has yet to score this evening, so this will be her chance to get on the board. Personal foul was called on Fort Recovery's Brenna Homan. Free throws up and good. Carson Hinchin comes in the game, and taking a break will be Leffel. Morgan Leffel goes out. Free throws up and good again. Two nice free throws by Flederjohn to make it a 14-6 score. Indians on top by 8 points. Fort Recovery with the ball, 15 seconds to go. They'll take the last shot here. Allie Vaughn has it knocked away and stolen by New Knoxville. New Knoxville will take the last shot, maybe. Here's a pass on the left side, driving underneath. It's up and no good. Rebound Fort Recovery, and that's the end of the first quarter of play. Indians on top after one. Thanks to Calp Pharmacy for being our first quarter scoreboard sponsor. We do remind you that Calp Pharmacy has a handicap medical equipment center in the Fort Recovery Industrial Park. When it comes to handicap medical equipment, they have it all there at the Fort Recovery Industrial Park. We'll return with the second quarter of play. Indians on top, 14-6.
Your home is your biggest investment, and at the St. Henry Bank, we can show you how you can make the equity you've built up in your home work for you. With a home equity loan from the St. Henry Bank, you can use the money to make your home improvements, consolidate credit card debt, pay for college, take that dream vacation you've always wanted. The St. Henry Bank helps you unlock endless possibilities. Stop in and see us today.
We take pride in taking care of you.
The St. Henry Bank in St. Henry and Maria Stein, large enough to serve you, small enough to know you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For mechanical work on cars, vans, and more, see Wayne Oil on Fortside Street, Fort Recovery, Ohio. Farmers, don't forget, Wayne Oil opens daily at 7 a.m. They have tires by Michelin, Firestone, Goodyear, and Mastercraft. Plus, Wayne Oil supplies home, farm, and industrial heating oil, too. Call Wayne Oil in Fort Recovery, 419-375-4256.
Rob Weaver back here at the Fortside Fieldhouse. We have a score of 14-6. Indians on top by 8. New Knoxville with the ball, and they lost it out of bounds. Went out of the fingertips of Haley Flederjohn and flew out of bounds. Head coach of the Fort Recovery Lady Indians, Holly Gann, and longtime Tim Hagemeyer at the helm of the New Knoxville Lady Rangers. He's done a great job in coaching basketball. Kiki Wendell fell down and is called for traveling. Just as she got the ball, she slipped and fell down and called for traveling. Not too many turnovers, really, for Fort Recovery tonight so far. I haven't been keeping track, but really very few. With the ball is Ellie Gable. Passing on the right to Flederjohn. Back to Gable. Gable goes down the lane, pops the shot, and scores. Ellie Gable gets her first basket of the evening to make it 14-8. New Knoxville back to within 6 points. It was 14-4 at one time. Lady Indians on top. Here's Mara Pearson, who's in the game now for the Indians, over to Kiki Wendell. Kiki backs it up, dribbling the basketball. Right side pass to Allie Vaughn. Vaughn looking for a teammate, dribbling. Passes outside to Mara Pearson on the left wing. There's Paige Fortcamp. Brings it back out top to Kiki. Kiki down low to Whitley Rammel. Back out top to Fortcamp, who's open from three. Misses the shot. Rebound Mara Pearson. Indians have been getting some breaks on the bounce of the ball tonight on the rebounding. Here is Allie Vaughn inside, and she's going to be called for traveling. And Allie pleads the case that I was hacked, Mr. Official, but no sympathy there, as we all know, never happens. 14-8, 6-point lead for Fort Recovery. New Knoxville can cut it down to 4, or maybe even 3. Outside, there is Ellie Gable with the ball, passing on the left. There's Leffel firing and missing. Rebounds tipped around. Mara Pearson comes down with it on the missed shot by Morgan Leffel. Here's Allie Vaughn driving the lane. No good, and they're going to call a blocking foul on New Knoxville. Boy, that one could have gone either way. And they're going to whistle that one on Ellie Gable. That's her first personal foul. At the line is Allie Vaughn. Allie's yet to score tonight. She will have 2 shots here. First one is in the air, and it is no good off the back of the rim. She will have one more. Allie Vaughn, one of the seniors for the Fort Recovery Lady Indians. Puts it up, and it is good. Speaking of seniors, they honor the senior swim team members tonight before the game, and we'll be running down that lineup of senior swimmers at halftime of the game tonight. So stay tuned for that. Outside is New Knoxville's Ellie Gable. Passes inside to Morgan Leffel, and she lays it in. Inside to Whitley Rammel, up and no good. And knocked out of bounds by Allie Vaughn. It'll be given to New Knoxville. Our second quarter scoreboard sponsor tonight is K&L Tractor Sales and Service, your New Holland and Kloss Farm Equipment dealer. Check out the new Endurance line of litter spreaders from BBI, available from K&L Tractor Sales and Service at the south edge of Fort Recovery on State Route 49. BBI, built tough with poultry growers in mind. New Knoxville with the ball. Inside it goes. Nice move up and in. Avery Hinchin scoring. And that cuts the lead to 3 points, 15-12. Fort Recovery still with the lead, and there's a foul called on New Knoxville before the shot. It'll be out of bounds to the Lady Indians. K&L Tractor Sales and Service scoreboard, 15 for Fort Recovery, 12 for New Knoxville. New Knoxville's undefeated in the conference at 3-0, undefeated on the year at 8-0. Fort Recovery 7-3 on the year and 3-1 in the MAC. So this is really a must-win for Fort Recovery if they expect to at least earn a piece of the conference championship this year. They really need to win out if they want to do that, be quite honest. Minster and New Knoxville both have 3-0 records in the conference going into this week. There's Rammel firing a baseline jumper. It's no good. And a foul's going to be called on Fort Recovery on the rebound. Going to whistle that on Paige Fortcamp. Number 1 on Paige Fortcamp. Fort Recovery boys will be at New Knoxville tomorrow, and then they'll take on Botkins on Saturday. So they have a busy weekend. We'll be right back here to broadcast the Fort Recovery Mechanicsburg girls game on Saturday afternoon for you here on the radio. We invite you to tune in for that. New Knoxville lost the ball and taken away by Allie Vaughn on the floor, and she still grabs it away. Here's Kiki Wendell across the timeline. Shouts out some instructions to her teammates. Dribbling the basketball, and there is a offensive foul called on Fort Recovery. Must have been an illegal screen. Going to whistle that on Fort Recovery's Allie Vaughn. Number 1 on Allie. So New Knoxville's Morgan Leffel puts it into play. She has the ball back, passing in the left corner. Flutterjohn on the drive and scores. Oh, it rolls out. Went around the world 25 times and rolled out of there. And actually, I don't think that was Flutterjohn. I think that was Carson Hinchin. But anyway, Fort Recovery gets the ball. And there's a foul now called on New Knoxville. This is going to be whistled on the Rangers. Carson Hinchin gets called, her second personal foul. 15-12. Lady Indians up by only 3. It was 10 at one point. 14-4 early on. We're in the second quarter. 3:40 to go. Pass inside to Whitley Rammel. Paige Fortcamp got the assist. Whitley Rammel the basket. Whitley with 6 points on the night. Indians are led tonight. Here's a shot up on the left side, no good by Morgan Leffel. Rebound comes, nope, I correct myself. That was Ellie Gable. Ellie Gable missed the shot. Fort Recovery gets the rebound. Right side to Paige Fortcamp. Fortcamp back out to Mara Pearson, who's back in the game. Brenna Homan with it out front. Brenna dribbles to the right side to Mara Pearson. Mara looking, dribbling towards the hoop. Feeds off tried to feed off there to Kiki Wendell. She lost it, but the Indians got it back. And there she is, Brenna Homan on a three-point basket. Brenna with her first points of the night. And the Indians needed that. They bumped the lead back to 8 points now. And the ball is kicked by Paige Fortcamp. Out of bounds to New Knoxville. Lead is back to 8, 20-12. Fort Recovery on top here. There's the famous Darian Sheffer over there coming into the game. It looks like Reese Rogers coming in as well. Some of the old Indians from the past. Not too old, but there's an inside pass, and Whitley Ramos reaches around from behind and is called for the foul. Number 2 on Whitley. And she might come out. Yep, she is going to come out as Hope Wendell comes in and Whitley Rammel goes to the bench. Inbounds pass for New Knoxville. Corner shot is up and good on a three-point basket for Ellie Gable. She has 5 points on the night. Brenna Homan with the basketball. Over to Paige Fortcamp. Paige dribbling right side, back out to Allie Vaughn. Allie looks for a teammate, goes to Kiki Wendell. Wendell backs it out. 2 minutes left to go in the first half on the K&L Tractor Sales and Service second quarter scoreboard. Right side to Allie Vaughn. She'll dribble in the lane, stops, feeds to Hope Wendell, back out to Brenna. Brenna Homan over to Paige Fortcamp. Paige in the lane, pops the shot, off the glass, no good. Rebound comes to Fletterjohn for New Knoxville. With the basketball is Ellie Gable way out front. Out to the center circle, dribbles in now. Top of the key. Right side it goes on the wing. Bounce pass in underneath. Ball's tipped away, stolen from Avery Hinchin, and Fort Recovery with the ball. Here's Allie Vaughn. Comes down, feeds back to Brenna Homan. Kiki Wendell, and they tried to hit Paige Fortcamp on the right wing, and it was knocked out of bounds by Ellie Gable of New Knoxville. Don't forget, if your farm machinery needs repair, for outstanding farm machinery service, it's K&L Tractor Sales and Service in Fort Recovery, Ohio. Out to Brenna Homan. Brenna passing on the left to Paige Fortcamp, now to Allie Vaughn on the wing. Allie looks back outside to Kiki Wendell. Down to 56 seconds to go in the first half of play. Right side to Brenna Homan, back out top. There's Allie Vaughn. Allie dribbling the ball. Gives over to Paige Fortcamp, drives down, lost it, but picked up by Hope Wendell. Hope has it knocked away, but got it back. Paige Fortcamp to Kiki Wendell. Over in the corner, Allie Vaughn fires a three. It's no good. Rebound, Paige Fortcamp. Rebound comes to New Knoxville. There's a jump ball called. And Coach Tim Hagemeyer wanted over the back on Paige Fortcamp. He is not a happy camper. No call. It goes to Fort Recovery. 20-15. Indians lead by 5. Kiki Wendell will toss it in. Outside to Brenna Homan. Here's Kiki Wendell with the basketball. Dribbles right, goes back left, feeds to Hope Wendell. Back out top to Brenna Homan. Down to 20 seconds. Paige Fortcamp to Kiki Wendell. Backs it up. Down to 15 seconds. K&L Tractor Sales and Service scoreboard. Indians lead by 5. Right side, Brenna Homan. Hope Wendell. Brenna Homan dribbles down, fires it up, no good, and she's going to be drawn. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul on Brenna Homan. Oh, my goodness. With 1 second to go. Ouch on that one. That's the second foul on Brenna. Here comes New Knoxville with the last second shot. It's almost in. Just barely missing that was Ellie Gable from half court. And so the score at the end of the second quarter, Fort Recovery leads the New Knoxville Lady Rangers 20-15. Not a great quarter for the Indians, only 6 points there. Indians led 14-6 at the first quarter. At halftime, it's Fort Recovery 20 and New Knoxville 15. Fort Recovery trying to hand the New Knoxville Lady Rangers with their first loss of the year. Fort Recovery's record, an outstanding record also at 7-3. Again, New Knoxville came in tonight at 8-0. You know, New Holland tractors from K&L Tractor Sales and Service in Fort Recovery offer increased power and fuel efficiency with leading-edge technology. Check them out. New Holland, available at K&L Tractor Sales and Service in Fort Recovery. We'll be back at the halftime to take a look at the Fort Recovery swim team swimmers who were honored here tonight, right after we pause for this.
2021 is finally here. Many people have had a rough time in 2020, and we at Cooper Farms hope and pray that your families and community have a blessed and prosperous new year. Please be supportive of the less fortunate and try to make 2021 one of the best years ever. This message brought to you by Cooper Farms, Fort Recovery, Ohio. 1-800-637-7161. Again, that's 1-800-637-7161.
Hello, I'm Kenny Canote from K&L Tractor Sales in Fort Recovery, Ohio. Whether you work in landscaping, farming, or construction, New Holland 300 Series skid steers and compact loaders are reliable workhorses that stand up to any challenge you face. We at K&L Tractor Sales can show you the many New Holland advantages that allow you to work more efficiently, like the patented Super Boom technology that delivers maximum reach at full height and easy servicing. Stop by K&L Tractor Sales in Fort Recovery to see New Holland skid steer and compact track loader.
Hi, my name is Connor Ramel at Fort Recovery Insurance. Every year you should review your insurance plans to make sure you have the right protection for your needs. At Fort Recovery Insurance Agency, we'll take you inside our fort to make sure you're paying the right price for the right insurance to protect you. For years, we've been doing just that, and it's time for us to help you too. At Ohio Mutual and Fort Recovery Insurance Agency, we've got something for everyone, and we've got something for you too. Fort Recovery Insurance Agency. Call us today at 1-888-375-4181.
Are you a member of the Pack-A-Sack Rewards program? Pick up your new Pack-A-Sack Rewards card today and start earning your rewards, which include saving 4 cents a gallon on every gallon of gasoline you purchase. There's no waiting for your discount. Once you insert your rewards card into the gas pump, you'll automatically save 4 cents a gallon no matter how many gallons you pump. Get more details at a Pack-A-Sack near you. Pack-A-Sack, your convenience store, and a whole lot more. Rob Weaver back at the Fortside Fieldhouse in Fort Recovery, Ohio. Lady Indians lead here at halftime over the undefeated New Knoxville Lady Rangers, 20-15. Let's take a look at the Fort Recovery senior swim team members who were recognized here tonight. That would include Michael Braun. Braun is the son of Roger and Janelle Braun. He has been a member of the swim team for 3 years. Accomplishments Michael is most proud of: becoming an Eagle Scout and enlisting in the U.S. Marines. After graduation, Michael plans to serve in the United States Marine Corps for 8 years. Again, that's Michael Braun. He's got the physique of a swimmer indeed. Tall and lean young man. Also, Ava Bupp. Ava's the daughter of Brian and Mindy Bupp. She has been a member of the swim team and track team for the past 4 years. Accomplishments Ava lists include being a state swim and track qualifier, being a record holder in a swim and track relay, and becoming a member of the National Honor Society. Ava Bupp plans to study speech pathology at an undecided college after graduation That's senior Ava Bopp. Also a senior swimmer, Autumn Burke. Autumn is the daughter of Brett and Jenny Ellenberger. She has been a member of the swim team and a football cheerleader for 4 years. Been in the marching band for 5 years. Basketball cheerleader for 2 years, and on the track team for 1 year. Autumn lists the following things as the things she's most proud of: winning a MAC for swimming her freshman year, and going to districts sophomore and junior years for swimming. After graduation, Autumn Burke plans to major in dental hygiene at Youngstown State University. That's senior Autumn Burke. Also, Kiora Clark is the daughter of Craig and Tracy Clark. She's been a member of the swim team for 3 years. As of now, Kiora plans after graduation are still undecided. And that's senior Kiora Clark. Also, Paige Fortcamp. Of course, Paige is also a senior member of the basketball team. Paige, the daughter of Brian and Susie Fortcamp. She's been a member of the swim team for 3 years and a member of the volleyball and basketball teams for 4 years. Paige lists the following as her accomplishments. That includes appearing in 2 relay state finals for swimming, being MAC champs with basketball last year, being named District 8 Player of the Year for volleyball, and being named to the first team All-Ohio volleyball team twice. She plans to attend St. Francis University in Fort Wayne to continue playing volleyball and to major in nursing. That's Paige Fortcamp. Another senior swimmer, Katie McIntosh Toby. Katie's the daughter of Sean and Christy Toby and the late Jamie Edwards. She has been a member of the swim team and a football cheerleader for 4 years and was a basketball cheerleader for 2 years. An accomplishment Katie is proud of is making the A and B honor roll. After graduation, Katie plans to attend Wright State Lake Campus at Salina with an undecided major at this point. That's senior Katie McIntosh Toby. Also a senior member of the swim team was Shelby Stallman. Shelby's the daughter of Marty and Jamie Stallman. She's been a member of the swim team and golf team for 4 years. Shelby lists the following as accomplishments: All MAC for golf, also competing at golf districts this fall, and at district for swimming in 2019 and 2020. After graduation, Shelby plans to continue golfing at Bluffton University while majoring in biology, then plans to go on to dental school. That's senior Shelby Stallman. And also a senior on the team, but not able to attend here this evening, was Laura Hipple. So again, we salute the senior members of the Fort Recovery swim team: Michael Braun, Ava Bupp, Autumn Burke, Kyra Clark, Paige Fortcamp, Katie McIntosh Toby, Shelby Stallman, and Laura Hipple. Looking at the scoring in the first half of play for Fort Recovery, they have 20 points in the game. Leading the team in scoring right now is Kiki Wendell, who has 8 points in the contest. Most of that came fairly early on. Whitley Rammel has 6. 3 points for Brenna Homan, 2 for Paige Fortcamp, and chipping in with 1 point was Allie Vaughn. Lady Indians at the free throw line they've only been there twice, 1 out of 3. Let me correct myself, 2 out of 3 at the free throw line for the Lady Indians. For the New Knoxville Lady Rangers, they have 15 points here at the half. They are led in scoring by Morgan Leffel, actually Ellie Gable with 5 points. Morgan Leffel has 4 points on 2 out of 2 at the line and 1 2-point goal. Avery Henshin with 4 points on 2 2-point goals, and Haley Fletterjohn with 2 points on 2 out of 2 at the free throw line. So New Knoxville hasn't been to the line much either tonight, but they've made the most of it. They're 4 out of 4 at the free throw line this evening. Again, Lady Indians led at the first quarter, 14-6. At one time, they had a 14-4 lead. At halftime, the lead's been cut down to 5 at 20-15. We'll be back with the second half of play coming up at the Fortside Fieldhouse in Fort Recovery, Ohio, right after we pause for this.
The annual open house at Hall Brothers is set for Wednesday through Saturday, January 27th through the 30th. All parts are discounted during this week. Stock up now on oils, filters, sweeps, belts, and points. Everything you know you're going to need this year. It's our busiest week of the year, so feel free to pre-order and avoid the lines. Open house is coming up January 27th through the 30th at Hall Brothers, your local Case IH and Kubota dealer in Fort Recovery.
Fort Recovery in New Knoxville, MAC basketball tonight. Very important game in the conference. New Knoxville's 3-0, Fort Recovery's 3-1. If the Lady Indians hope to be in the mix for the conference championship this year, they need to win this game tonight. Not that it's totally over if they don't win, but it's going to be tough. Minster's 3-0 on the year also as New Knoxville. And there's one other team, and it slips my mind which one it is, who's also only one loss. So you got 4 teams with either one loss or no losses in the MAC so far. And, of course, it's real early, really early on here. New Knoxville has the ball. This is the Cooper Farms third quarter of play. And there's a foul called on Fort Recovery's Brenna Homan, number 3. She probably was going to come out of the game. So far, she's still in there. Cooper Farms offering a complete program for your swine, beef, and dairy feeds. That's Cooper Farms in Fort Recovery, Ohio. And here's a missed shot, but the rebound back up and in by New Knoxville. Getting the basket was Avery Hinchin. That's her 6th point of the night. She's wearing a big brace on her knee there. Brenna Homan with the basketball, right side, passing back out to Paige Forkamp into Whitley Rammel, turns, fires, hits. Whitley gets her 8th point of the evening. Makes the score 22-17. Here's an inside shot for Gable for New Knoxville's no good. And then the rebound, New Knoxville, and a foul's called on Fort Recovery as Morgan Leffel got the rebound. Paige Forkamp picks up her second personal foul. Going to the line is Morgan Leffel with 2 shots. First one's in the air and no good. She was 2 out of 2 at the line earlier tonight. One more for Morgan. Morgan's another senior on this New Knoxville team. That's also up and good. Actually, Morgan is the only senior on this team. The rest of the girls are all juniors. So they are loaded coming back next year for volleyball and basketball. Inside to Whitley Rammel. She scores. Give Allie Vaughn the assist. 10 points now for Whitley Rammel. That may be our magic touch tonight, is give Whitney the ball inside and let her score. 24-18 on the Cooper Farm scoreboard. Shots up and good. That makes the score now 24-20. Scoring on that play was Avery. No, let's see. Who was that? I believe that was Ellie Gable who scored on that last basket there for New Knoxville, giving her 7 points on the night. Indians with the ball. They lead by 4, 24-20. Led by 5 at the half. Their biggest lead in this game was 10 points at 14-4. Ooh. Allie Vaughn with the ball. Little collision there between Vaughn and Morgan Leffel, but no call. Paige Forkamp back out to Allie Vaughn, and there's a travel call on Allie Vaughn. Morgan Leffel's had a tough time. She ended up on the floor there. And bumped around here. New Knoxville with the basketball, Indians leading 24-20 in the Cooper Farms third quarter. For your corn marketing, just call Cooper Farms in Fort Recovery at 800-637-7161. 800-637-7161. Back outside around the horn. Over on the left side it goes to Ellie Gable. Back out top to Morgan Leffel. Over on the right there's Carson Hinchin. Carson goes back out to Gable. Fires a shot. It's an air ball. No good. Air ball for Ellie Gable on a three-pointer. Indians have the basketball back, still leading 24-20 in the Cooper Farms third quarter, trying to hand New Knoxville their first loss of the year. Kiki Wendell with the basketball. Stopped, passing on the right side to Allie Vaughn. Back on the left it goes to Paige Fortcamp. There is Kiki Wendell. Cross-court pass to Fortcamp. Open, firing, hitting. Three-point basket for Paige Fortcamp. Wide open on the right side, giving her 5 on the night. And it's 27-20. Lady Indians up by 7. There is a shot by Gable, up and no good. Rebound comes to Fort Recovery to Brenna Homan. Timeout is called by the Lady Indians. Timeout, Fort Recovery. Fort Recovery leads by 7, 27-20. Lady Indians have the ball here in the Cooper Farms third quarter. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Jerry Kalp of Kalp Pharmacy, a locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Chills, headaches, and stuffy noses. When cold and flu strike, you can count on Kalp Pharmacy to help play a key role in keeping you and your family healthy. We have a wide selection of cold and flu treatments to offer relief, and if you're taking a prescription, our pharmacist can let you know how cold and flu treatments may interact with your prescription and recommend the correct product for you. So stop in at Kalp Pharmacy in Fort Recovery, Ohio, Union City, and Bern, Indiana. Kalp Pharmacy Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Portside Fieldhouse, Fort Recovery, Ohio. New Knoxville trails Fort Recovery by 7, and the Indians have the basketball here in the Cooper Farms third quarter of play. Again, we'll be back here on Saturday to bring you the Fort Recovery Mechanicsburg game on Saturday afternoon. That should be about a 1:30 start time. We'll have that here on 100.9 on your FM dial. IU is playing tonight, I think, on the AM side tonight at 1440 AM and 105.3 FM. So timeout is over. Indians have the ball. No pressure by New Knoxville. Brenna Homan will toss it in from the far end. Comes into Kiki Wendell, and Kiera will bring it down. Across the timeline. Top of the key, right side it goes, and miscommunication there between Kiki and Allie Vaughn, and Kiki thought Allie was going to come out for the ball, and she did not, and it went out of bounds, untouched. So New Knoxville gets the ball on the turnover. 27-20, Rangers down by 7. Going inside, back up and in. Avery Hinchin gets her 8th point of the night. She leads her team in scoring. It's 27-22. Kiki Wendell left to Brenna Homan. 3-point land. Doesn't look for the shot. Here's Kiki Wendell. Corner shot doesn't go. Rebound comes down to New Knoxville. Getting the board there was Morgan Leffel. She'll bring it down across the timeline. Back outside. Passes on the right wing. There's Haley Fletterjohn with it. Back out top it goes to Melissa Waterman. On the left to Ellie Gable. Back out top to Waterman. No, that was Fletterjohn, rather. Now there's Gable with the ball. Here's Leffel. Right side to Fletterjohn. Fletterjohn tries to bounce pass inside, and Brenna Homan kicked the basketball out of bounds to New Knoxville. Here comes Carson Hinchin in the game. And Morgan Leffel will get a rest. Tim Hagemeyer, long-time coaching record. Head coach of the New Knoxville Lady Rangers. Here's an inside shot up and no good. Partially blocked by Whitley Rammel. Fort Recovery with the ball. Right side Brenna Homan, back out to Allie Vaughn. Allie's looking for a teammate. Now dribbles the ball. Stops. In trouble, hands it off to Kiki Wendell. Kiki takes the ball down to the baseline and tries to put it up. And they're going to call a foul on New Knoxville. And it's going to be 2 shots here for Fort Recovery. Another questionable call against New Knoxville. Coach Hagemeyer's got his workout tonight. I think he'd like to hand the officials some glasses. Kiki Wendell at the line. Up and no good off the back of the rim. Kiki is 1 of 2 at the line now tonight. She'll have one more here. Indians up by 5, 27-22. Spins the ball, lets it fly. It's no good again. Rebound chased down by Morgan Leffel of New Knoxville. Leffel will bring it down across the timeline. Over it goes to Ellie Gable. Gable out at the center circle, dribbles to the right. This goes all the way down and lays it up and good. Off the glass and in. Gable with her 9th point of the night. Making it 27-24. Indians on top only by 3. Brenna Homan to Kiki Wendell. Kiki to Paige Fortcamp. Right side to Brenna Homan. Inside it goes to Whitley Rammel. Lost it out of bounds. And they say it went off at New Knoxville. I think New Knoxville might have got a break, or I should say Fort Recovery might have got a break on that one as well. Outside deep to Brenna Homan, top of the key. Dribbles the ball, goes left, hands off to Paige Fortcamp, almost lost it. Back out to Kiki Wendell. There's Homan, 3-point shot does not go. Rebound comes down to New Knoxville. Getting the board for the Rangers there was Avery Hinchin. Out front, Ellie Gable back to Hinchin. That's Avery Hinchin. Carson Hinchin's also in the game. Right side it goes to Morgan Leffel. Tries to feed into Avery Hinchin, and the foul's called on Whitley Rammel. Number 3, is it? Yes. Number 3 on Whitley Rammel. So we've got Brenna Homan and Whitley both with 3. 1:50 to go here in the third quarter on the Cooper Farms scoreboard. Cooper Farms offering a complete program for your swine, beef, and dairy feeds, plus professional nutritional support as well. Cooper Farms in Fort Recovery. Shots blocked by Whitley Rammel, and squibbles loose and picked up by Paige Fortcamp. Kiki Wendell down to Paige. Paige looks inside. Back out to Paige, 3-point shot. In and out, no good. That's her shot, but didn't go. Rebound, Carson Hinchin. Hinchin will hand off to Ellie Gable. Gable down across the timeline. Minute 21 left to go in the Cooper Farms third quarter. New Knoxville could tie or draw to within 1 here. Underneath, it's up and no good by Fletterjohn. Rebound comes to Allie Vaughn. Down to Whitley Rammel. Rammel threw it away. That was tipped by Fletterjohn, and New Knoxville came out with it. Down underneath it goes to Morgan Leffel, and she's fouled by Whitley Rammel, I think. And if so, that's number 4. Yes, it is. Nope, I correct myself. It was Allie Vaughn. Whitley Rammel and Allie Vaughn were there together, so they gave the foul to Allie Vaughn. That's number 2 on her. At the line goes Morgan Leffel. First free throw's no good. Morgan was 3 out of 4 at the line before that one. Now she is 3 out of 5. Homan and Rammel both go out as we're near the end of the third quarter here. Both of them have 3 fouls. This is up and good this time by Leffel. So she is 4. Let's see, 4 out of 6 at the line for Morgan Leffel. 27-25, Indians on top by only 2 now. New Knoxville scored 5 points in a row here to cut the lead from 7 down, and the Lady Indians throw it away. Hope Wendell passed over to Kiki Wendell, but the problem, Kiki had left her spot, and when she passed to Kiki, there was nobody there. Tipped away by Kiki Wendell. Here's Mara Pearson, and she is fouled. Fouls on Fletterjohn, Haley Fletterjohn. Out of bounds, not the 1-and-1 yet. That is only the second foul on New Knoxville. Fort Recovery has 4 fouls in this half. Kiki Wendell passes out deep to Mara Pearson. Mara on the left to Kiki Wendell, down to 31 seconds. Kiki drives in, puts it up, no good, and a foul's going to be called on Ellie Gable. Gable picks up her second foul of the night. And that'll send Kiki Wendell to the line. Has not been a good night for Kiki. 1 out of 3 so far. This one is good, though. 2 out of 4 now. She will have one more. Number 20, Kiki Wendell, a senior member of this Indian team. It's good. Only one senior on this undefeated New Knoxville team. And that's Morgan Leffel. Leffel is a key player of the team, no question about that. New Knoxville has a ridiculously low number of girls in the high school. It's amazing they can have this kind of a team. And the ball's lost by Gable, and they're going to call a jump ball as it's on the floor. And it goes to Fort Recovery with only 1 second to go. Well, that's probably not a good thing, because we'll have to give it up to start the fourth quarter of play. New Knoxville will get it right back. Inbounds pass to Kiki Wendell, and that's the end of the quarter. So at the end of 3, these two teams are battling away here. It's Fort Recovery 25, Fort Recovery 29, New Knoxville 25, a 4-point lead for Fort Recovery. Thanks to Cooper Farms for being our third quarter scoreboard sponsor. If you'd like to sell your corn to Cooper Farms, give them a call at 800-637-7161. That's 800-637-7161. Cooper Farms in Fort Recovery. We'll be back in just a moment.
When you trust your money to a bank, you want to be sure it's in an account that's right for you. At the St. Henry Bank, we are your everyday bank for your everyday busy lifestyle. And we offer a variety of both personal and business checking accounts. And we take pride in helping you decide what type of account best suits your needs. Stop in and see us today, the St. Henry Bank in St. Henry and Maria Stein.
We take pride in taking care of you.
The St. Henry Bank, large enough to serve you, small enough to know you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For mechanical work on cars, vans, and more, see Wayne Oil on Fortside Street, Fort Recovery, Ohio. Farmers, don't forget, Wayne Oil opens daily at 7 a.m. They have tires by Michelin, Firestone, Goodyear, and Mastercraft. Plus, Wayne Oil supplies home, farm, and industrial heating oil, too. Call Wayne Oil in Fort Recovery, 419-375-4256.
Action back in. New Knoxville with the ball knocked away by Ali Vaughn. Picked up by Whitley Rammel. Now it's loose again. And New Knoxville comes up with the ball, and a foul's on Whitley Rammel. Number 4 on Whitley. Oh, my. Well, you can't say don't play aggressive. And Whitley will go to the bench. In comes Hope Wendell to replace her. 7:51 to go here in the fourth quarter of play, I should say. And Indians on top by 4, 29-25. Here's Ellie Gable with the ball. She'll pass down low. Turnaround shots up and no good. Rebound, Carson Hinchin, and she scores. Carson Hinchin gets her first basket of the night, and that cuts the lead back to 2 at 29-27. Lady Indians just out of sync here in the second half offensively. New Knoxville is playing very aggressive defense, and Fort Recovery is not able to get hardly anything at all. Allie Vaughn will stop, passing to Hope Wendell. Open, it's no good. Too long. Rebound comes to Ellie Gable of New Knoxville. Down across the timeline, top of the key. Works her way to the right side. Down along the lane. And the ball's knocked away by Hope Wendell, and the foul's going to be called on Hope. It's foul number 6. It'll be out of bounds. Next one will be 1-1. New Knoxville is trying to keep their unbeaten streak alive here. They're 8-0 and 3-0 in the league. Fort Recovery 7-3 and 3-1 in the league. Their only loss to St. John's. Inside up, no good. The rebound comes to Allie Vaughn as Avery Hinchin missed that one underneath. We need to get Allie Vaughn in the scoring mix here. Oh, there's an offensive foul on Allie Vaughn. She set a pick. And crashing into her was Avery Hinchin. Offensive foul on Vaughn. That's number 3 on her. And a little bit of foul trouble tonight. Coach Holly Gann going to have to try to figure out what to do here. Carson Hinchin goes into Morgan Leffel. Fletterjohn with it back on the left to Carson Hinchin. There's Ellie Gable with the ball, number 32. Goes one way, goes the other way, pops it up off the glass, no good. Rebound comes to Paige Fortcamp of Fort Recovery. Indians hanging on here somehow. They're not scoring though. That's the bad thing here. Kiki Wendell with the ball. 29-27. Indians on top by 2. Just not getting any kind of a decent shot. New Knoxville being very aggressive on defense. And there's a foul inside. It's going to be on New Knoxville this time. Foul's on Haley Fletterjohn. Number 2 on Fletterjohn. Kiki Wendell will toss the ball in underneath. 5:57 remaining in the game. Big conference game here tonight. Big game for both these teams. Allie Vaughn back outside. Dribbling the ball. Wants to go, but can't find an opening. Here's Kiki. Over to Mara Pearson. Paige Fortcamp. Down low to Allie Vaughn. Open and scores. There we go. Allie Vaughn gets her first field goal of the night. And that makes it 31-27. A much needed field goal for the Indians. Here's Leffel passing inside. No, correction, that was Gable passing inside to Leffel. And Leffel scores inside. That makes the score now 31-29. Back to a 2-point game again. Kiki Wendell with the ball on the left. Allie Vaughn was open that last time around. That was one of the rare open shots the Lady Indians have been able to find against this aggressive New Knoxville defense. Paige Fortcamp on the left side it goes to Kiki Wendell. Cross-court pass to Mara Pearson. Pops the shot, no good, and they're going to call a foul before the shot. Foul's on Carson Hinchin. That is number 3 on her. Only the 4th team foul. 4:54 to go in the ball game. Lady Indians leading by 2, 31-29. Lead was 10 points way back in the first quarter, 14-4, but ever since then, New Knoxville's been edging closer and closer and closer. There's the ball blocked out of bounds as Paige Fortcamp wanted to take a shot, and Avery Hinchin had a nice block on the play. Kiki Wendell will put it in play here. Looking for a teammate, goes to Allie Vaughn. Vaughn way on the left corner, dribbles in, passing right side to Kiki, out to Paige, back to Kiki. Now dribbles underneath, stops, fires and misses, but she's fouled in the act of shooting. And Kiki Wendell will go to the line. She hit her last 2 at the free throw line. Avery Hinchin gets called for the foul. Number 1 on her. Here's Kiki Wendell. Spins the ball, lets it fly, and missed it. Again, Fort Recovery leads by 2, 29-27. One more coming here for Kiki. Dribbles the basketball, lets it fly, and it is good. 32-29. Lady Indians up by 3. New Knoxville with the ball. Out front is Ellie Gable. She will pass off to Avery Hinchin. Underneath it goes. And ball's bobbled around. Now it goes up and no good by Avery Hinchin, and it falls off the rim, and she is fouled in the act of shooting. Going to call that one on Mara Pearson. So at the free throw line goes Avery Hinchin. Puts it up, in good. She will have one more. This could cut the lead down to 1. which would be as close as they have been in a long time. Got it. 4:16 to go in this basketball game. It's Fort Recovery 32, New Knoxville 31. Timeout, New Knoxville. We'll be back in just a moment.
Honey, come here. Look at it snow.
Boy, those are the biggest flakes I have ever seen.
Look at this one. It looks like a dog.
Joe, snowflakes have 6 sides. How can it look like a dog? Oh my, that is a coyote. Run, Joe, run!
Folks, enjoy this time of the year, but do be careful and watch out for hazards.
This message brought to you by your friends at Cooper Farms.
Hello, I'm Kenny Canope from K&L Tractor Sales in Fort Recovery, Ohio. What defines an effective, true vertical tillage tool? The new Great Plains TurboMax does. With its hydraulically adjustable gangs and 3 3/4 inch overall blade spacing, TurboMax levels your seedbed and delivers the desired residue coverage without creating compaction. Call K&L Tractor Sales today or visit us in Fort Recovery, Ohio to see what the TurboMax can do for you. K&L Tractor in Great Plains, harvest starts here.
Back here at the Fortside Fieldhouse, Rob Weaver on WPGW, AM and FM in Portland, Indiana, and FortRecoveryRadio.com. Eric Catterley, our studio producer at the radio station, and Owen Mormon at the FortRecoveryRadio.com, along with Mr. Neil Spencer here at the game site. Kiki Wendell brings it up for the Indians. Right side to Mara Pearson. Mara dribbles the ball. Looking for some help. Goes inside to Paige Fortcamp, and they're going to call a foul on New Knoxville. Out of bounds to the Indians. That's foul number, no, it's going to be 1 and 1. 1 and 1 for Paige Fortcamp. Called that on Ellie Gable. That's her 3rd foul. The free throw's good by Paige. Way to go, Paige. We needed that one. One more here to give us a 3-point lead. Indians right now lead 33-31. It's good again. Paige Fortcamp with 7 points on the night. Fort Recovery up by 3 with 3:53 to go in the game. Left side it goes to Haley Fletterjohn. Dribbling the ball. Goes right, goes left. Working against Kiki Wendell. Passes to Morgan Leffel. And Leffel tried to pass off, but it was stolen by Mara Pearson. Down it goes to Allie Vaughn. Missed it. Rebound on the deck. And a foul's called on New Knoxville. That's going to be whistled on the Rangers Leffel. Morgan Leffel gets called for the foul. Number 2 on her. Here's Mara Pearson at the line. It's no good on the 1 and 1, but got the rebound. Back up and no good again. Rebound Pearson, back out to Brenna Homan. Inside to Pearson, back out to Fortcamp. Fires a 3, doesn't go. Rebound Brenna, back up and no good, and she's fouled, and she'll be at the line. Brenna Homan goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. Haley Fletterjohn picks up the 3rd personal foul for her. Down to 3:17. This would give the Indians a big 5-point lead. Free throws up and good. Brenna Homan with the free throw. She'll have one more. Makes it 35-31. Carson Hinchin comes in, and taking a rest will be Melissa Waterman. One more for Brenna. Goes up, and it is good again. 2 perfect free throws. 36-31. Indians back to a 5-point lead after the lead had shriveled down to only 1. Out front with the basketball. Ellie Gable with it. Passes off. Here's Fletterjohn on a 3. Does not go. Rebound comes down to Mara Pearson. Coach Tim Hagemeyer of New Knoxville wanted that one to go down. It just wouldn't do it. She was open. Allie Vaughn, left side to Brenna Homan. Back out to Kiki Wendell. Kiki dribbling the basketball. Hands off to Paige Fortcamp. Fortcamp to Mara Pearson. Mara's double teamed and timeouts called by Fort Recovery's Holly Gann. Timeout, Lady Indians. 2:34 left in the game. It's Fort Recovery 36 and New Knoxville 31. Indians on top.
Hi, this is Connor Ramel with Fort Recovery Insurance. Farmers understand the risk of farm life, and at Fort Recovery Insurance, we understand those risks too. If your life and business is farming, let us help make sure you're protected from the risks you'll face in a way that fits your budget. And if you have a claim, we'll be here to bring you inside our fort and let Fort Recovery Insurance Agency protect you. Fort Recovery Insurance Agency, your local Ohio Mutual Insurance Group agency. Call us at 888-375-4181.
Back here at the Portside Fieldhouse, 36-31. Brenna Holman hit 2 big free throws a moment ago to give the Indians this 5-point lead. She also had a 3-point shot in the first half, so she has 5 on the night. Kiki Wendell with 11 points on the evening this evening. Indians have the basketball to start up here again after the timeout. Left side to Kiki Wendell. Kiki goes right, goes left, feeds to Paige Fortcamp in the corner. Can't get it to go down. That's her shot, but it wouldn't go. Here comes New Knoxville. Underneath to Avery Hinchin, missed it. Hinchin got it back, up and no good again. Rebound Carson Hinchin, and she scores. Carson Hinchin scores. It's timeout for New Knoxville. Coach Hagemeyer still perplexed on the lack of calls in some cases. 36-33 now, a 3-point lead with 2:11 to go in the game. I'm not sure if New Knoxville has ever led in this game. If they did, it was really early. Just trying to recall if they did lead early, but they haven't led. I know if they did, it was from the early going. No, I remember we had a 3-pointer to start the game, so they've never led. They've never led in this game. 36-33. Indians on top by 3 with 2:07 to go. Left side to Paige Fortcamp. Back out to Allie Vaughn. Indians have Whitley Rammel back in the game now. Ball's loose, picked up by Vaughn to Kiki Wendell, and there is a timeout by Fort Recovery. Timeout Indians, 1:53 left to go. 36-33. We'll be back in a moment. Are you a member of the Pack-A-Sack Rewards Program? Pick up your new Pack-A-Sack Rewards card today and start earning your rewards, which include saving 4 cents a gallon on every gallon of gasoline you purchase. There's no waiting for your discount. Once you insert your rewards card into the gas pump, you'll automatically save 4 cents a gallon no matter how many gallons you pump. Get more details at a Pack-A-Sack near you. Pack-A-Sack, your convenience store, and a whole lot more. Only a 30-second timeout. Indians called that to save possession. They got in a little jam there. Down to 153. Away from a big win here for the Indians. Allie Vaughn will toss it in to Kiki Wendell in the backcourt. Kiki across the timeline. Over to Allie Vaughn at the center circle. Goes to the right. Comes back left. Passing to Paige Fortcamp on the right wing. Back out top to Allie Vaughn. Vaughn dribbling, stopping. Passing right side to Paige Fortcamp. Here's Kiki Wendell. Brenna Holman back out to Kiki. Down to 1:23 to go in the game. Allie Vaughn with it. Passing to Kiki Wendell. Cross-court pass to Paige Fortcamp. Fortcamp dribbling the ball. Back out to Allie Vaughn now. Down to 1:05 to go in the game. Vaughn right side, Paige Fortcamp. Indians content on just eating the clock up here. There's a foul called on New Knoxville on Haley Fletterjohn. She fouled Kiki Wendell. Kiki's not a bad free thrower, but she's not the greatest. She's missed 3 free throws tonight and hit 4, so 4 out of 7. This one's up and good. Got that one when it counted. 37-33. Whitley Rammel's going to come out of the game so she doesn't pick up a foul on defense. Here's another one by by Kiki, and it's good. Kiki comes through with 2 huge free throws with a minute to go in the game. 38-33, Fort Recovery up by 5. Left side to Fletterjohn, three-pointer, good. Haley Fletterjohn cans a 3. That's her first basket of the evening, and that cuts it to a 2-point game. 38 for Fort Recovery, 36 for the New Knoxville Lady Rangers. 46 seconds to go in this contest. We'll be back.
Mow, dig, haul, lift. The versatile Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor does it all. Switching attachments is simple, and a smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation. The Kubota BX Series, the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. for over 10 years. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your Kubota dealer is Hall Brothers in Fort Recovery, Ohio.
Back here at the Fortside Fieldhouse, 38-36, 46 seconds to go. Indians on top by 2, and they have the basketball. New Knoxville pressing full court here. Oh, Allie Vaughn dropped the ball. They didn't call her on a violation there. I think she got lucky on that one. Paige Fortcamp to Allie Vaughn, back to Paige Fortcamp. Over to Allie Vaughn on the left. And there's a foul now on New Knoxville. 34 seconds remaining. That's going to be whistled on Ellie Gable, number 4 on the fined guard from New Knoxville. Here's Allie Vaughn at the line, and she got the first one. She's 2 out of 3 tonight. This would be a 4-point lead if she can get this. Bounces the ball, puts it up, and it is good again. Another timeout. Fort Recovery calls timeout this time. Fort Recovery 40, New Knoxville 36, 34 seconds to go. Indians on top. We'll be back.
This is Jerry Kaup of Kaup Pharmacy, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Kaup Pharmacy is caring for you like family, so we take the time to get to know you, explain your medications, and answer any of the questions you may have. We are committed to the excellence and quality of care to help you on your path to optimal health. That is why our Kaup Pharmacy pharmacists are calling patients to be an extension of your healthcare team. Call Kaup Pharmacy today at 800-686-2314 and speak with one of our pharmacists. Kaup Pharmacy Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
The St. Henry Bank is a 5th-generation family-owned company, and we take pride in serving our local communities when it comes to all of your banking needs with all types of checking accounts and savings accounts, IRAs, home loans, commercial loans, farm loans, student loans, and more. The St. Henry Bank in St. Henry and Maria Stein, large enough to serve you, small enough to know you.
We take pride in taking care of you.
Visit us online at sthenrybank.com for all of your online banking needs. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, here we go. 34 seconds left to go in this MAC game. Huge game for the Indians and the New Knoxville Rangers. New Knoxville's 3-0. They're tied for the league lead with Minster, who's 3-0. Fort Recovery's 3-1 in the league. New Knoxville needs to get a shot off in a hurry here. They're running out of time. Haley Fletterjohn. Oh, inside it goes, or not inside, but just outside just at the three-point line. Let's see if they give that a 3 or a 2. That was a 2-point shot for Morgan Leffel. She hit it. Give her 10 points on the night now. Morgan Leffel hits a 3 just inside the three-point line. With 17 seconds left, it's 40-38. Fort Recovery leads by 2, and a timeout's been called by New Knoxville. Fort Recovery won the junior varsity game tonight, 39-26. Lady Indians were led in the JV game by Mara Pearson, who had 11 points in the contest. 8 points for Grace Guggenbiller. 7 points for Alexis Wendell. Total of 5 points for Callie Wendell. Chipping in with 2 was Elizabeth Allig, 2 for Kenzie Garkey, and 4 points for Faith Wendell. Indians trying to keep their hopes alive of winning the MAC title again this year, and they need to win this game. 2 losses would make it pretty much impossible to win the league this year. 1 maybe, probably not 2. Too many good teams, and there's a foul on New Knoxville. And to call that one on New Knoxville's Melissa Waterman. As she immediately fouled Kiki Wendell. Kiki Wendell going to the free throw line with 2 more free throws. She's hit her last 3 in a row. Has 12 points on the night. It would be nice to get to 14 here. Give us a 4-point lead. The free throw's good. That's a big one. That makes it a 3-point lead at 41-38 with only 16 seconds left. This would be a 2-possession lead here if Kiki can nail this one. It's up and it is good. Got them both. Down to New Knoxville. There's Haley Fletterjohn missing a 3. Rebound, Whitley Rammel. Fouls on New Knoxville, and this game is all but over. Fort Recovery leading 42-38 here. Going to the free throw line, Whitley Rammel steps up there. Whitley has not been there tonight. Now, she's not the greatest at the line, but she's been good in the clutch before. Let's see if she can can them here. Free throws up, and it is no good off the front of the rim. She will have 1 more. Still a 2-possession game here with only 8 seconds to go, so this game should be in the bag for the Indians. Whitley Rammel puts it up and got that one. 43-38. Here's a 3-point shot by Gable, no good. Rebound Whitley Rammel, and that's the game. Indians lead from post to post to win this game 43-38 over the New Knoxville Lady Rangers. Fort Recovery goes to 4-1 in the MAC, 8-3 overall. New Knoxville drops to 8-1 overall and 3-1 in the MAC. Congratulations to the Lady Indians on a big win tonight. Fort Recovery over New Knoxville, 43-38. We'll wrap it up right after this.
For mechanical work